The magical dress. Even today, Maryam Elizabeth had far too much work waiting for her. From early morning, she had been busy in her small tailoring shop at the corner of the old marketplace. Colorful fabrics were stacked on wooden shelves, threads lay scattered across the table, and the sound of her sewing needle moving up and down filled the quiet room. Orders had been coming in constantly. A bride wanted her wedding gown altered. A mother needed school uniforms stitched. A wealthy lady had demanded an evening dress before sunset. Maryam wiped the sweat from her forehead but continued working patiently. She never rushed her stitches, no matter how busy she was. Though many tailors in the town used expensive materials and fancy decorations, Maryam believed that care and honesty were more important than glitter. She stitched every dress as if it were for someone she loved. That afternoon, as sunlight poured through the tiny window, the door of her shop creaked open. An old woman stepped inside. Her clothes were faded, and her shoes were worn out. She looked tired, yet her eyes were calm and observant. "Child," the old woman said softly, "I need a dress for tomorrow evening. It is very important." Maryam looked around at the piles of unfinished work. She was already overwhelmed. For a brief moment, she considered refusing. But something in the old woman's voice touched her heart. "I will try my best," Maryam replied gently. "Please sit and tell me what you need." "I do not need silk or jewels," the woman said. "Just something simple." Maryam checked her remaining fabric. There was only one roll of deep blue cloth left, the one she had been saving to make a special dress for herself. She paused. Then without hesitation, she took it out. All evening and late into the night, Maryam worked carefully. She stitched with steady hands and a peaceful heart. Though she added no decorations, the dress looked graceful. When the old woman returned the next morning and wore the dress, something unexpected happened. The air in the room seemed to shimmer. A soft golden glow surrounded her. Maryam stepped back in surprise. The old woman smiled, standing taller than before. "You have chosen kindness over comfort," she said. "Few people would give away what they saved for themselves." Before Maryam could speak, the woman's appearance changed. Her worn clothes disappeared, replaced by a radiant light. "I am a guardian of hearts," she revealed. "Your honesty and generosity have awakened a gift within your hands. From today on, the dresses you stitch with sincerity will reveal the true nature of those who wear them." In a blink, she vanished. Maryam stood silently, unsure whether it had been a dream. But soon she discovered it was real. The next week, a rich woman named Clara visited her shop. Clara was known for her arrogance. She demanded the most impressive dress in town. Maryam stitched a simple but elegant gown in soft green. At the grand dinner party, Clara entered confidently. At first, everyone admired her. But slowly, the dress began to lose its shine. It looked dull, and the fabric felt heavy on her shoulders. Clara felt uneasy and irritated all evening. Confused and embarrassed, she returned the next day. "There must be something wrong with your stitching," she complained. Maryam calmly replied, "The stitching is fine. Perhaps the heart wearing it needs adjustment." Clara left angrily, but her mind kept replaying those words. Weeks passed. Gradually, Clara began changing. She treated her servants kindly. She donated food to the poor. She spoke gently instead of boasting. Months later, she returned and ordered another dress. When she wore it to the next gathering, the fabric glowed softly under the lights. But more importantly, people noticed the warmth in her behavior. News spread across town. Many came to Maryam, curious about her dresses. Some left uncomfortable. Others left smiling. Over time, people understood that the magic was not about beauty or attention. It was about truth. Maryam continued working every day, just as she always had, busy, patient, sincere. Her shop remained small, her tools simple. Yet her work carried something rare. And the magical dress reminded everyone of one powerful lesson. True beauty shines from a kind and honest heart, not from expensive clothes.